How to raise a confident child. 15 tips for parents. If you're wondering how to raise a confident child, you're not alone. Parents often tell, you just want your children to be happy and successful, to chase their dreams and live meaningful, fulfilled lives. So, you want to raise a confident child, but where do you start? Remember this. Confidence is a skill. Like any skill, there are specific steps your child can take to build confidence. They're concerned about their children's lack of confidence and how it will affect their future. Plus, there are ways that you, as a parent, can help. In this video, we will walk you through 15 ways to help your child develop confidence. If you apply the tips, you'll start to see your child's self-assurance grow. Let's get started. 15 tips to build confidence in your kids. 1. Give them responsibilities. One easy way to foster self-confidence in children is to give them responsibilities. Try essential but straightforward tasks, things like helping you cook dinner or taking care of a younger sibling. Research by Dr. Marty Rossman shows that children who help out with household chores do better in school and are more empathetic and caring. 2. Share your own struggles with them. Everyone makes mistakes. As adults, we know this. But our kids are still learning. You can help your children understand that it's normal to face challenges by sharing your difficulties with them. Brené Brown, acclaimed author and esteemed professor, says it best. Through my research, I found that vulnerability is the glue that holds relationships together. It's the magic sauce. 3. Ask them for their opinion. When you ask others about their opinions, you're letting them know you care about their thoughts and feelings. When you ask your children for their opinions, they'll start to feel like they're not just a child or a teenager. They'll believe they have the power to make an impact in the world around them. 4. Focus on the process, not the end result. Life isn't about pursuing perfection. Instead, it's about making progress. It takes stamina, endurance, and tenacity to chase our goals and confront challenges head-on. So, when you praise your children, focus on the process, not the outcome. Encourage your children by acknowledging the hard work that went into getting good grades and making various improvements. 5. Don't rescue them. It's never easy to see our children experience hardships or difficulties. But resist the urge to rescue them. It might make life easier in the short term, but it can create dependency issues later on. Rescuing your children from their struggles is like doing their homework for them. Your kids won't learn the valuable life skills they need, traits like resourcefulness and persistence. Instead, support and encourage your children to become responsible teenagers. Help them find strategies to solve their problems, but don't do everything for them. 6. Ensure that the challenges are appropriate for their ability. Help your children become more confident by giving them achievable goals. It's okay to stretch them a bit, but ensure the task is manageable. If the child succeeds about 2/3 of the time, it's an appropriate challenge. Any less than that, the task is probably too hard. 7. Show respect to everyone. Children are constantly observing and learning from adults. They'll treat people the way you do, so be kind. If you show respect to others, regardless of income, social status, or body size, then your children will learn to do the same. 8. Become a more confident person yourself. Since your children are always observing you, let them see that you're confident in your abilities. Value positive self-talk. If your children hear you say you're not good enough or that you can't take on new challenges, they'll start to adopt this mindset as well. Instead, demonstrate that you're willing to go outside your comfort zone. Your children will start to learn that confidence is a skill, and you'll grow together as a family. 9. Allow them to make choices. Many children have little control over their lives. We tell them what time to wake up, what to wear, what to eat, and how to schedule their days. Here's the problem. Everyone feels powerless when they're not able to make their own decisions. When you give your children choices, they learn how to take responsibility for their actions and grow into confident adults. These little choices add up to improve their self-esteem. 10. Show interest in the things they're passionate about. Does your child want to spend hours writing stories, drawing, or creating YouTube videos? What might look like a waste of time to us can be an important activity to our children. Yes, children need boundaries. But they also need encouragement to pursue their passions. Show an interest in their hobbies. Maybe even try out a few for yourself. Your children will understand they matter and that your love for them is unconditional, not performance-based. 11. Celebrate small victories. Celebrating achievements and small victories makes us feel good. We realize how far we've come, and we feel inspired to take on challenges in the future. When your children make progress or overcome a fear, celebrate with them. The best celebrations involve doing something together as a family, like having a picnic or going to the park. 12. Manage your own anxiety. When you're anxious, your children become anxious, and this affects their confidence and mental health. Managing your anxiety helps reduce your children's stress. Plus, you'll set a good example and they'll learn how to deal with worries the same way you do. Demonstrate that you can remain calm, and your children will develop this skill too. 13. Acknowledge their disappointment. Let's face it, life is full of disappointments. You can't shield your children from the discouragement they'll feel at times. Acknowledge that everyone has bad days. Let your children know it's okay to feel sad, and that these feelings aren't wrong or bad. 14. Help them to look outside themselves. Children and teenagers who struggle with self-confidence tend to fixate on themselves. They're so focused on their problems and their flaws that they forget to develop gratitude. Help your children look outside themselves and see the bigger picture. 15. Do things with them, not for them. From as early an age as possible, encourage your children to do things independently. Try giving them simple tasks like making breakfast, getting drinks and snacks, preparing their backpacks for school. This requires a lot of patience from you, the parent. But over time, your child will develop confidence and a greater sense of responsibility.